All right, number 9, Donna and her EDC report. Please,
Okay.
ma'am, if you would.
Okay, I want to clarify something first. The sign does not belong to Bruce.
Oh, okay.
The sign belongs to the community. We bought that sign to be used down here at the community center for any announcements for whatever's going on in there. Correction made.
Thank you. I don't know it all. I don't pretend to.
EDC bought the sign in order that any events that are being held can be announced out on the curb. It can be lit, or during the day it doesn't have to be lit. But anyways, we have an appropriate amount of letters and things that are with it for most or anything you want to put up on the sign. And again, when you use the building, you'll just check with the girls or whoever's in charge of it at that point, and
Fire chief.
they'll set you up with that. Last weekend, EDC sponsored the Crappie Anglers Championship fishing tournament here on Lake Palestine. They were very happy with Coffee City and the EDC, and they gave us this little plaque. It's a certificate of recognition. The City of Coffee City, the Economic Development Corporation. They said it was the best one that they've had. They will be back. They bring a lot of revenue into the city. I know a lot of people have fussed about us having events over at the Lake Palestine Resort, but everybody that lives here knows that Coffee City in the past does not have the facility for proper use. I mean, we've tried to do some things in the park, which nobody wants to use a porta potty. They're hot and stinky. I don't want to use a porta potty. And if you don't have the facilities to accommodate people, they may come once, but they won't come again. Now, the biggest event we had was fireworks. That was great. We did a lot of work this summer on that. Everybody was very happy with it, and they'd like to see it grow bigger and better, and I think that's a possibility. But that's one of the things that you can have outdoors and not really have to have too many facilities. Those are movable and doable. But anyway, on this crappie tournament, they said everyone caught crappie this year. There were no fishermen that were unhappy, and they caught some of the largest crappie they had ever caught. So they were very happy about that.
Tell me about the youngest one.
I don't know about the youngest one. Tell me.
Okay, remember, well, you don't remember. They had, somebody's kid was there, and he was actually in the tournament, and he was having himself a ball. They made that announcement when they were giving out those awards.
Well, I wasn't there.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was busy working on other things.
I was.
I was running around. I know you were there eating.
A belly full of fish.
I know what you were doing. But anyway, we're having we're sponsoring another tournament this weekend. It's called The Two of Us, and what we're trying to do is promote husband and wife teams. It doesn't have to be husband and wife. It could be just 2 women, 2 men, whatever. But that's the whole purpose, was The Two of Us, is try to get the women kind of involved with the men's lives also. But anyway, we are expecting about 100 people to turn out for this, and they're doing the original setup and everything at the Lake Palestine Resort. And then we're going to have a award ceremony over here at the community center, where they'll award the prizes and things for whoever got the biggest fish. But anyway, looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really good event, and I think they said the weigh-in is Saturday afternoon.
I think so.
At 3:30 over at the Lake Palestine Resort, if anybody wants to go see the weigh-in. And on this tournament, are they fishing for bass?
Yes.
This is a bass tournament. I don't get into all that. Yeah, I'll do the inside stuff. But anyway, the EDC committee, they really are working hard. We're all working hard at trying to get people interested in coming into the community. And we feel like the only way we're going to save our community is getting more revenue in through people that visit us. And that's what we're working on. We have been talking to different restaurants and things that are looking at us to come in. Whether they do or not, who knows? But that interest is there. So we're just going to keep talking to them and see what we can get going on. You know, a lot of people are waiting for this November election to see who's going to be our big chief. So I don't know if that's really going to matter one way or the other, but that's what I hear. They're waiting on the big election. But anyhow, talking about the community center, the EDC feels like that is one of our best investments right now. We had donated $25,000 to help with what's gone on with it up to this point. And we realize that there's a lot still left to do. We got the kitchen to put in. We need, you know, refrigerators, microwaves, and what have you. And I ran across a money-making endeavor that I think the city should get into. And I'm going to get Angela to make a copy after I get through, and then you guys can take it home and look at it. But what it is, we can purchase a card to go to Ryan's buffet place. We can pay $5 for this card, and we can sell it for $10, so we double our money. But what's great about it, I mean, I want one. I'm gonna buy me one. We can go eat there 4 lunches and 4 dinners, buy one get one free. It's a $65 savings for people. And
I get the free one.
no, I get the free one. But it's an all-you-can-eat place. I mean, they got nice food. I mean, they got high-quality food. They got steaks and shrimp and all that kind of stuff. And none of that is taken off the table if you have this discount card. And you know, the evening meals run about $11, $12 a piece. The lunches run from $5 to $6 a piece. I mean, that's a savings for the people that have the card. Plus, it makes us money. And
it sounds similar to one of the school-sponsored type cards. Would we be better off looking at something that has more restaurants other than just the one?
well, you're talking about that booklet thing? Is it
No,
coupon?
no, it's a card. They've got a card now. It's
Yeah.
like a credit card type deal, but it's got all the different businesses on it. I don't know how the schools get into it. Stuff. Anyhow, just an idea.
I don't know. I ran across
Just
this
Ryan's.
one. Yeah, this was just for Ryan's. You know, I'm not familiar with that one. I mean, that's something we can look at, but I think we should probably enter into maybe some fundraising deals. And to me, this was a save for us and a save for them.
Let me check the legality on it, okay? Make sure we can do it. I'm not saying we can't, but let me just make sure.
But can
As a city, can we sell those
Well-
cards?
Well,
not
the
the city, but I'm
legality.
talking about as the EDC does.
EDC.
Oh, well, sure the EDC can, that's what you're supposed to.
But you're talking about the population as well.
I'm talking about everybody getting involved. I'm not going out there by myself and peddling cards. I'm sorry. I'm working 6 days a week, 11-hour days at work, and I'm already got enough going on. That's why I'm bringing it to everybody. And if everybody doesn't want to help, then, you know, we're just spitting in the wind here. And that's one of the key things in the city. If we don't get our act together, start helping each other, and do this stuff together, we are not going to make it as a city.
I agree.
What's the golden rule? A house divided cannot stand. You know, and all the fussing and carrying on is just got to stop. If we're not going to work together, then I'm telling you people, if we're not going to work together, I'm done. I got so much stuff going on right now, I could walk away and stay busy the rest of my life. And all this stuff that we do, this is volunteer work. We don't get paid for it. What we get paid is a lot of hardship and criticism. But a lot of people don't understand what we're trying to do, and we're not trying to sabotage anybody or make it hard on other people. This business of property tax is a bunch of hogwash. We're trying to save the city through revenue, through getting people to come invest in our city. I don't want to pay any more tax, and I'll fight anybody who says I do. But anyway, sorry about that.
No, I think we all.
But I mean, come on, that's not even an issue. But anyway, we need to finish the community center because that is one of our biggest money makers right now. I mean, you look at that calendar that Shalene is trying to keep up. People are already calling in, wanting to use the community center. I mean, it's an asset for us. And like he said, we own it. And that's one of the things that I found out when we were talking to different people about coming in the city. This city doesn't own crap. And back when they had so much money in the bank, they should have had the infrastructure in. They should have had roads in. I still don't understand all that business back 3 years ago. I still don't get it.
It'll give you a headache.
Well, but anyway, with what we have left to deal with, we got to deal with it. And we're trying to. And if, like I said, if we can't do this together, it's not going to happen. It don't matter if I go down there and convince Joe Blow to come in here and put in a free restaurant for everybody to eat. But if we don't work it together, it ain't going to happen. I'm asking is give us your support and help when we ask for help. And don't criticize us so dadgum much.
Amen.
Speaking along those same lines, if I might follow you just a bit, the new city website,
Yeah.
that young man has done it to where it is the first thing that pops up now. If you Google Coffee City, our website will come up. Not that stupid website, but it will be the first one to come up. Huh? Yeah, well, at least ours is the first.
You know, that crazy stuff's gonna come up for the rest of our lives and the rest of their lives, and then somebody else will follow in behind them. But let me show you a demonstration. What does that guy call me on the website? No, call me.
Who?
Whatever.
I don't
Concerned sitting guy.
What's he call me on the website?
I don't know.
Mailhag.
Say it again.
Mailhag.
What just happened? Absolutely nothing. I'm still me. And it doesn't change the way I view things or nothing. In fact, I'm going to have it put on a hat because I'm proud of who I am. And I'm proud of who I stand for.
All right, guys. Let's go on. All right, number 9. Donna and her EDC report. Please,
Okay.
ma'am, if you would.
Okay, I want to clarify something first. The sign does not belong to Bruce.
Okay.
The sign belongs to the community. We bought that sign to be used down here at the community center for any announcements about us having events over at the Lake Palestine Resort, but everybody that lives here knows that Coffee City in the past does not have the facility for proper use. I mean, we've tried to do some things in the park, which nobody wants to use a porta potty. They're hot and stinky. I don't want it. Or with it for most near anything you want to put up on the sign. And again, when you use the building, you'll just check with the girls or whoever's in charge of it at that point, and
Fire chief.
they'll set you up with that. Last weekend, EDC sponsored the Crappie Anglers Championship fishing tournament here on Lake Palestine. That's for whatever's going on in there. Correction made.
Thank you. I don't know it all. I don't pretend to.
EDC bought the sign in order that any events that are being held can be announced out on the curb. It can be lit, or during the day it doesn't have to be lit. But anyways, we have an appropriate amount of letters and things that they were very happy with Coffee City and EDC, and they gave us this little plaque. It's a certificate of recognition. The City of Coffee City, the Economic Development Corporation. They said it was the best one that they've had. They will be back. They bring a lot of revenue into the city. I know a lot of people have